Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Chinese Grand Prix predictions. In a week where we saw a bidding war for the Alpine car between Toto Wolff and his arch rival Christian Horner, and a week where we saw leaks from F1 drivers reveal that we aren't getting a Bahrain and Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, we head to China, one of the most crazy Grand Prix weekends on the calendar for a sprint weekend. So yeah, let's get into it.
Yes, second race of the new era and already a sprint. It's gonna go fine, surely, right? One practice
Yes.
session, all the teams need, right? Uh, yeah. The sprints are something new, something different. Still, well, not even that new anymore since like 5 years since we've had sprints, but uh, yeah, I feel like it's a little too early to have a sprint in this new era. And it's probably gonna make it more interesting that teams are gonna have even less data and less practice and let everything. It's gonna make it pretty much all chaos. And we are here for it. Okay.
That we are, good sir.
Yes.
Right. We go into our first. Shall we talk about the sprint first of all? Since we mentioned it, it
Yes.
is a sprint weekend. It's going to be a bit more chaotic because there is a bit more out there for it. Who is your sprint pole? You are to go first this weekend.
Sprint pole. Uh, in the start of the season, we might as well go a little bold. I'm gonna go for Lewis Hamilton. Uh,
Ah,
why not, right?
I like it. I
He's
like
done
it.
it. He's done it last year. Why might as well do it this year with a better car?
Yes, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. My sprint pole is going to be George Russell. I'm taking any risks. It's
A
George
safe
Russell.
point.
Yeah, safe point. Let's get some points on the board here.
Okay.
If you're going for crazy predictions like Lewis Hamilton.
Sprint win. I also have gone for Lewis Hamilton. I believe he can repeat
Oh,
what he's done last year in the sprint. Uh, yeah, Lewis is also generally very good at China.
yes.
He has like the records for everything that comes with China, like winning podiums, pole positions, everything. It's just all Lewis. Comes from well having dominant cars for years, but he's also incredible at this track, so I can see it happening.
All the advertisements, I believe, are Hamilton, Russell, and Lando for the whole weekend in China. But yeah, also they have a new. They are bringing the new back wing apparently to China.
Yes.
Now, whether that's to test it out a little bit in the one practice session we have, or what, it's going to be interesting. It is worth noting as well that the Ferraris obviously have quite good power usage in terms of them getting it back, but I believe they are one of the teams that uses it for the shortest amount. So for that long straight, it's going to be quite difficult. However, I've thought about this. That means that they're going to have power once again for the second straight. So it's going to be interesting to see if that plays out like that, or if it plays out in a completely different way. But yeah, because their power unit is small, I believe is what it is. Then we're going to have a quite an interesting one there. But anyway, I'm going to go for Russell.
Yeah,
I'd be
all
happy
that
either
talk
way.
for George Russell.
I just want to give some context because I think Ferrari could have a good weekend this weekend, or they could have a dreadful weekend this weekend.
Yeah. You can see a huge amount of British bias that's split among us. So far, all Brits. When it comes to the
Yes.
start of the weekend, I've picked Esteban Ocon.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good. This is for the sprint, right? Not
yeah. Last
yeah.
year he was also pretty good, so just vibes.
I'm gonna go out there and say start of the sprint, I am going for Piastri. He had a difficult first race. I think he'll bounce back. I don't think he's one to let it get him down too much.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That it will for you.
Yeah, that could happen definitely. I would prefer to not think about Piastri until he actually starts a Grand Prix or
Fair
a
enough.
race itself. Because yeah, I haven't seen him race this year yet, which I would like to do. Like to see. Yeah, disappointment. I'm gonna go for Liam Lawson.
Yeah.
Pretty much, this is just last year's like Grand Prix translated into my predictions for some reason. Lawson had a really tragic weekend last year where it was back in Red Bull. It was not a great look back then.
I am going to go for. I'm going to pick a random name. Oh gosh, I have no idea. I'm going to go with Leclerc. I don't really have a reason. But anyway, Leclerc is my pick. I'm sort of hedging my bets that the Ferrari could be quick, it could not be. So probably in my qualifying race, I'm going to give them a bit more of a bump. But yeah, between the two, I'll pick Leclerc. Anyway, on to qualifying. Your fifth place.
Fifth place in qualifying. Lando Norris.
Fair enough. Good pick. Good pick. My fifth place is going to be Max Verstappen.
Okay, good pick. I'm gonna go for Max P4.
Fair enough. I am going to go for Hamilton P4.
Mm-hmm. See if it continues because I'm gonna go for Hamilton P3.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I'm going to go for. I'm gonna Leclerc P3.
Okay, my P2, Kimi Andrea Antonelli. I think I've said it the reverse, but yeah.
We agree there. We agree there.
And qualifying, pole position. Okay, I wanted to joke a little bit with Aston, but it's not. They're joking themselves anymore. That doesn't even need these jokes. It's just George Russell. We're obviously gonna be George Russell probably for a long time, until anything changes.
Pick.
Yep.
I really think I messed up my qualifying there. I think the Ferraris will be slow in qualifying and quick in the race. But anyway, on to the race itself. Your P5 prediction, good sir.
I'm going with Charles Leclerc.
Cheers, Leclerc. Fair enough. Fair enough. I am going to go with Norris. Yeah.
Norris. Okay.
That's his name.
Yes, that's him. That's the world champion. We haven't
Yeah.
mentioned much so far this season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might become quite synonymous, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry, that eventually when I have to record a bonus video, I have a great idea.
Okay. My P4 is Max Verstappen.
Fair enough, fair enough. My P4 is Piastri.
Okay. P3, Andrea Kimi Antonelli.
My P3 is Verstappen.
Verstappen. Okay. P2. P2. Sir Lewis Anthony Hamilton Davidson, whatever Hamilton. Sorry, I forgot that. It's like Anthony
Don't you dare
Davidson.
disrespect him.
How many names does he have? I know it's like Anthony Davidson, and there's something like there's something more, right?
His name is Sir Lewis Carl
Carl.
Davidson Hamilton.
But there's no Anthony. Okay,
There's no
it's Carl Davidson.
actually his dad's name. That's where you're getting that from.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense now. Sorry. Uh,
Give me Antonelli.
Keep me up to that. Okay, and P1, the surprise of zero, literally no one, George Russell.
And my period on is also George Russell. We ain't risking anything here. That's can we? I want to give a quick mention to the F1 intro. Eventually down the line, I might record something separately for this channel where I rank every driver based on their aura on the F1 intro. Kimi Antonelli's is through the roof. That little freaking hand gesture. Oh my god, what a king! Anyway, driver of the weekend.
Okay, driver. Yes, my driver of the weekend. I'm going full on Lewis Hamilton.
That's a good one. Honestly,
Yes.
I would love that one. I would love that one. But I'm gonna make a weird bold prediction straight away this weekend. I'm gonna go for Carlos Sainz as my driver of the weekend.
Okay. Interesting. That's P14 over. I don't know where Williams is, honestly. They look
Well, you'll
strange.
see, you'll see.
Okay, I'll see. Garage of the weekend. Uh, Mercedes are expected to finish 1-2, and
Yeah.
the rest is just pre-real estate. I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Haas, back to back.
Okay. I'm going for Williams.
Hmm.
They've always in the past had cars that are super quick along straights, and the heaviness of the car will still affect that. But I don't know. I'm predicting a nice Williams weekend for some reason. But yeah, anyway, blunder of the weekend, which goes
Yes.
to our the driver that makes the biggest error slash has the worst weekend.
Yes. Blunder of the weekend. Okay. Okay. You know what? Okay. I have picked. I have picked. Here, Gasly.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good blunder there. I am going to go for. I hope this doesn't happen. I'm going to go for Lindblad. Just coming off of his last weekend, which was amazing.
Yeah. So if it's not like in the top three by lap one, it's definitely a blunder.
Well, you're wait, I'll discuss why. I'll discuss something later. Don't worry.
Okay.
You're going to be excited to see. So,
The bar is set pretty high for Lindblad, so
yeah, you're going to love to see some of our predictions later. We go to Ferrari of the weekend.
Ferrari of the weekend. So same reason for Mercedes. Aston Martin is free real estate for this one. Sorry. Mainly that it's obvious that Aston Martin is expects to be bad.
And
So,
Cadillac, just so we're clear as well.
yeah, like these two teams, they would need to like crash every single session or something to get this. So, okay, we're gonna take a team that you may have seen in my predictions is a little less well mentioned. And it's McLaren.
No, fair enough.
I feel a bad weekend for McLaren for some reason.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
You know,
I am gonna go.
China is also a pretty bad track for tire wear.
I'm gonna go for Ferrari. I don't actually see them getting top. I'll be honest. Yeah, my race predictions are because I don't see them getting top half. I think the fact their battery runs out is interesting, but also they could get first with that rear wing. I don't know what's going to happen. it's just a random prediction. Um,
I
and
mean,
it'd be quite funny if every weekend I put Ferrari as Ferrari of the weekend.
to be fair, yeah, like even they finish 1-2, they're still called Ferrari, so technically they're the Ferrari of the weekend. Yeah, this is like
That's good. That's good.
this is meant to be the worst team of the weekend, operationally and everything. I feel like
Don't worry,
Ferrari
my
could do
predictions this
it.
week are pretty nuts. I can't lie.
Okay, fastest lap. Um, I'm gonna give this to Kimi Antonelli, just randomly. I don't know.
I'm going to give it to Lewis Hamilton.
Okay, okay, okay.
Demolition Award.
Demolition Award. Uh, I feel this in my bones. I don't want to feel this because it deserves to actually drive a race. I feel like Hulkenberg for demolition. I want this. I don't want this to happen. I
Yeah,
just
of course you don't. He's your favorite
yeah.
driver. I don't want my demolition award to happen either. But again, he's a rookie and he doesn't have much practice for this race. Lindblad.
Sorry, tired. I don't know how
Yes,
much
don't
of
worry.
that
We're
was.
speeding through.
Okay, moving on over to the family bold prediction. This time around, I asked my mother, who's a big Lewis Hamilton fan, that were likes British
Oh, I love your
drivers,
mom.
also likes Carlos Sainz, and is generally a big Ferrari and Mercedes fan. So she's having a good time this year. She has, sorry, she's has given me her prediction, which is coincidentally the same as my from last weekend. That's HR podium. I don't know why she's given this to me, but I was like, yeah, this is probably even less likely than last weekend because last weekend we didn't know what's gonna happen, and this weekend we know that Ferrari and Mercedes are expected to lock out at top four pretty much.
Well,
And HR
let,
would
let
need
me
to also beat both McLarens and Max Verstappen, his teammate, in order to finish on the podium.
let me discuss, right? I also went to my mum and asked her for bold prediction. She gave me something so bold, so crazy that I had to make it my extra bold prediction because it absolutely can't go in family bold prediction. That's how. So I had to go and ask my dad. My dad has been watching F1 for as long as I've been alive. He's not as into it as the rest of us, but he still loves it. Every time a race starts, he always falls asleep. He'll watch about the first 5 laps and then take a nap. He has had cancer in the last year, so that is explainable for it. Don't hate him, but yes, and he's the best dad anyone could ask for. So he is wonderful. But he does. He used to love Jenson Button and tease me relentlessly that over the fact I supported Lewis Hamilton. Now he supports Lewis Hamilton and teases my brother over the fact he supports Russell. So my dad has gone along the lines of that. He's gone Hamilton to win, which isn't bold enough, right? I don't think. So
Yeah.
he's gone Hamilton to win because a safety car.
Okay, a specific reason. Interesting.
Uh, and is it fine that these are in? Both cars are fine to be in both races, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, like if he would win the sprint for safety car, I think definitely warrants a point there.
Yeah, fair enough.
And
Okay, cool.
okay, so I want to clarify. HR podium stands for only for the Grand Prix because sprint doesn't
Okay.
have a podium.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Yes, you're right, you're right. Okay. Extra bold prediction.
Yes, my turn. Sorry.
Yes, no problem.
Extra bold prediction. Actually, I haven't thought of that, so I'm gonna be fully spontaneous. Whatever comes to my mind now, and I will pick. Okay. he can only get better after last weekend, and perhaps my gut feeling that I've had at the start of the season will actually come to fruition. But in the second race rather than the first, I'm gonna go with Max Verstappen to win.
Fair enough. I like it.
From pole position.
Oh damn, I like it. I like it a lot. Good shout there. Right, my extra bold prediction. Hmm. I'm gonna go for Williams driver to finish seventh, and a Williams driver to finish seventh. Or below. No, because below is too much.
Top 7.
Top 7, yeah, that's a good one. Williams driver to finish top 7, yeah. I could probably go top 8, and that would still be extra bold, but
Top 7 that has to beat 2 of the top team's drivers as well.
yeah, that's why I was thinking about going top 8, but I'm going to take the risk anyway. Because trust me, what you're about to hear is my mum's what was meant to be bold prediction is nuts. So I would definitely not get any slack for what I put.
And you're not gonna believe my prediction because
Let me see your bold prediction. Come on,
I've
extra bold.
I've mentioned it a couple of times already in the previous video. Yeah, these teams is a laughing stock right now, and this prediction is such a funny one as well. And listen, there's no way they can fix that in a week's time from Australia. Both Aston Martins to finish the entire race this season.
Yeah, fair enough. That is extra bold. And just so we're clear, they have to be registered as finished. They have to be registered.
Yeah,
because they both technically did finish, but
the entire race distance is okay. They can be lapped by like a 2 or 3 laps, but they have to like. They cannot just go into the pits and come back to the track. Basically, they have to actually, both of them, finish a considerable amount of the race. Right.
Yes, yeah, exactly. There is a point where you are classified as finishing. So that's where we're looking.
Yeah, it's like 75% of the race, right? Or
yeah, they didn't. They were not classified last time.
Okay, we can agree to a threshold or four laps, being lapped by 4 laps at most. I think that's reasonable, right?
Yeah. Okay. I agree with that. Right, my extra bold prediction. This came from my mum. Again, this was meant to be a bold prediction. And she told me she thinks Lindblad will win the race.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to point out, my mum is very knowledgeable in sports. She's the most knowledgeable person I know in sports. So, absolutely, do not. If anyone in the comments makes fun of my mother, I will kill you. She is like, she watches every single sports day out there. I think this is mainly a little bit of a joke, but I had to put it in. So Lindblad wins the race. Next time she makes a bold prediction, though, because she has to come back for the lineup. She will be put in as just a bold prediction.
Okay, Lindblad wins the race. That'll be his second race, and it would mean that he would be like the second youngest race winner ever.
After Verstappen, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be crazy. But honestly, there's the reality that I could definitely see it happening in, like, actually.
I hope so.
Like,
I hope
1 in a billion, but there is definitely the race where Lindblad wins. Which I don't think is the case for Astons. I don't think the Astons even have a chance to finish the entire race distance with 1 car, let alone 2. I've put this extra bold prediction just for the fun of it, because I wanted to make the fun of the team, because this is like 0% possibility of happening. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Well, that was it for us. We should say this may have seemed like a quite rushed podcast. It's it's because it is incredibly late at night and we both want to go to bed.
Yes.
Um,
To
as discussed last time, I have a job now. We have to record these late.
yes, we both are employed, and we have jobs to do. Yeah, and yeah, our schedules are a bit tight, but we're still managing to do these videos for you and for us as well. We're having a lot of fun doing so.
Yes,
Uh,
definitely.
yeah, we're looking forward to China. So yeah, see you next week for the reaction to and driver ratings for which is a new one this year for the Chinese Grand Prix. See you next week. That's it from us. Thank you so much for watching, listening, and yeah, see you. Peace.
Peace.